Okay, I wanted to share an update. Back in the greenhouse, it's raining again. We can see the rain droplets sitting there. Anyway, what I wanted to show here is that I've got both growing and trimming, as well as regrowing and trimming, which is the new addition, the ability to grow the plant after I've trimmed. So I've moved some of my controls onto my hand here so I can have it grow, and let's say I'm going to grow twice. And you can see that the pattern, the sort of the fractal kind of pattern of the three stems with three substems for each growth is happening here. So you can see that kind of symmetry and that kind of growth that happens. And of course, what I've got is the ability to go down here and cut one of these nodes. And then if I grow this out to the next level, you can see it grows out nicely. But one of the challenges I ran into is when I started, I would then the next thing is I clip this one, for example, and as I clip that one, I would expect the next level to be out this way, but it starts to rotate a little bit, sometimes making me think I've clipped the wrong one. And it's just that rotation because these stems have built into them a rotation value as part of that L system definition, that seed. And so the behavior ends up being something that's a little different than what one might expect. Let me go ahead and clip two of these, and you'll see what I mean if I go ahead and clip that one as well. So I've got this one kind of comes out this way, this one comes out this way, and then if I regrow it, you see there's a little bit of a twist there. A little hard to see in 3D, or when on a 2D screen, but both of these have twisted around because there's growth here. So let me go ahead and grow one more time, and you can see sometimes it's not a big effect because sometimes there's alignment with those rotations, but it maybe isn't doing exactly what the user would expect because of the type of definition in that L system. So for example, let me go ahead and cut this branch here, and cut this branch here. I would kind of expect, this is kind of twisted, stepping back. You can see they're almost vertical, and you expect the growth at this point to be vertical from here, but there's, I got to remind myself there's growth happening here and there's growth happening here. So if I click that next level, what you get is it twists out that way and it twists out that way, which again, not necessarily something that the user would expect. And so I've got to make sure that the choices I have for the L systems are ones that create predictable patterns, as opposed to something like this, which wouldn't be bad if there was a lot of growth, and there's also the ability to have some randomization of what could potentially happen after each growth. And then a question of actually, okay, well I cut here earlier, there should have been two branches that come out of this. What am I actually going to do with those? Or do they never grow back, or do they grow back later? Do they come back with a different letter in that L system? So all things to think about, but I am happy with at least the process of having been able to get from from the L system that I start with to the visualization of the tree in 3D, or the plant here, and then the visualization of cutting, and then the sort of the back end of that, of taking that and applying it back to the sentence that we originally had, remove the right part of the sentence, and then allow for a regrowth to take that new sentence, push it back through into the branch to get a new visualization. So a number of steps involved there, and of course all it ends up looking is like it's supposed to, but yeah, pretty happy with it. Okay.